that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the... And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now, New York starting 5. Bridges at the small forward with Anunoby at the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP, and it's Towns in at the 5. And for the Jazz, Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Then there's Keontae George, and it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
MP, that one's good.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Markkanen outside. No good on the 3. And here's New York now. And MP throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Hendricks. Kessler, a screen on Anunoby. Markkanen for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns with the ball. And Kessler picks him up defensively. And stolen by Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. Launches it. Utah with another miss. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Markkanen outside. Back to George. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Sensabaugh. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's MP into the lane. Kessler with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
George outside for 3. He's off on that one. Good D by Brunson. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Oh, MP throws it down!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way... they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Sensabaugh. Six on the shot clock. Puts it up from the high post. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He
connects again from distance.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Off target with the three.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Fires in the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so Will. Jazz trail by 13. A different look for Utah. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Filipowski. Hendricks comes in for Bailey. And Sensabaugh subbed in for Mikhailu. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. MP comes in for Clarkson on the floor for New York. Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing the 4. MP is out there with Miles McBride, and it's Robinson in at the center position. McBride, Cash, it's MP picking up the assist. And the Knicks lead by 19.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
That one falls. 20 points for MP.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Markkanen against Towns. Pass to Collier. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. The shot comes out. Great D that time from McBride. MP, the pass to Towns. Now Bridges takes a 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Sensabaugh, covered by MP. Markkanen for 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
That's good from Towns on the assist by MP. Towns has got 9 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. And another miss by Utah.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP, that one's good.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both.
And the Jazz call time here. Here's MP. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Then there's George, and it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. And here's Brunson from the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. Pass to Markkanen. George, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Sensabaugh. There's the triple. Utah with another miss.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. 3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Markkanen for 3. Nails it from 3. Markkanen's got 12 points.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Now here's MP. 28 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Pass to Markkanen. Markkanen with a screen on MP. Here's Hendricks. 6 to shoot. George outside. Utah moving the ball around. Markkanen from long range. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
George passes to Markkanen from outside the arc. Again, Markkanen missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Markkanen. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Towns outside. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3 points.
Towns has got 21.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Back to George. Pass to Sensabaugh to stop the run. Connects from downtown. Sensabaugh's got 6 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Well, you have to appreciate how selfless Towns is. If you get wide open, he'll reward you.
George finds Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more. Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
George outside. It's Markkanen on the wing. Fires the 3. The Jazz again can't hit.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Pass to Sensabaugh to halt the run. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A nice shot by MP.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
George with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's the 3.
And after just a fantastic first half, he's really having trouble finding that shooting stroke.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process, seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Boston, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Bailey's checked in for Utah. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Brunson. Drops in the 3. Clarkson's got 15.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Bailey to end the drought. It's hauled in by Robinson. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
George's shot is off.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bailey. And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Bailey. Now Kessler. Robinson defending. The 3 ball. MP with the block. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Clock at 2. George draws the double. Puts up a 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Pass to Kessler. Back to George, looking to end the run. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Clarkson. 4-3, yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. George passes to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Utah moving the ball around. MP with the block. The finish. And MP throws it down.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
George passes to Kessler. Back to George. Kessler a screen. And he's going for the lob. Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Clarkson's got room. And it's New York scoring again. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off the transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
For the Jazz, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Hendricks. And it's Collier in for Sensabaugh.
Isaiah Collier. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. George for 3. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from McBride. MP finds Robinson. MP outside. Oh, connects again.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Every game taking him closer to the next benchmark. Second. Most in a season.
And Wilt had 30 games of 50 points or more back in 1963. And that number gets closer and closer with games like this.
Outside Robinson. McBride on the wing. There's the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Down low. Robinson with a steal. Fast break. Here comes New York. And MP throws it down hard.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Utah with the ball. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. Oh, Robinson with a block. And they'll keep possession. Shot's good by Collier.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Three-pointer. And it's Robinson with the three. Robinson's got his third bucket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Ahead. He goes up, and MP throws it down hard.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Collier, no good. Good if it goes. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.